Hello, welcome back to another JQ on the Go video. So I'm actually cleaning out the smart car right now because I'm gonna be selling it. Initially I wanted to keep it like I had mentioned in that first initial video, and I do have another video that I did film on the wrap that I did and putting on the little spinny, but as of now I have not posted that to YouTube, so depending on when you see this, that video is either out or is going to be out soon. Hello. So now we are back in the smart car. I'm actually driving to the local CarMax to sell the car. Initially I had it listed on Facebook. I didn't really want to sell it to you, kind of like I talked about in that first video. And if you're just watching this for the first time, I would definitely recommend clicking on the card above and watching when I picked up this car only a few months ago. I bought it back in, I want to say May or June. It was my daily driver for a bit because I do have a 2022 Ford Mustang GT. But long story short, some family stuff came up, some medical stuff came up. I've been out of work actually for about almost 2 weeks in total for some stuff. So I need to reevaluate my assets and get some money on the back end just as a precaution, just as kind of more of a cushion. And I pay about $124 a month for insurance on this car after another incident with my Mustang. Nothing regarded to this, but I was rear-ended in my Mustang. This is registered in Florida, so it made my insurance rates here go from $60 to $170. And then I looked around and now I'm at $124. So if you do $124 over the next 6 months, about $800-ish, and I just don't drive the car as often as I should for it to be a daily driver. So I'm gonna sell it and see what I get from CarMax. Okay boys, we got a tunnel, go! Whoa, good hit there, good little boom with the transmission. And now let's go to the floor. Go baby, go. Go baby, go. Go baby, go. So this little smart car is not very quick, but it definitely does make some funny noises. And now here we are at the good old CarMax. So let's see how this goes tonight, and hopefully we can get some decent money for the car. In that clip that you just watched, I dropped off the smart car to be sold here to CarMax in the evening. So you can see it is no longer the evening. I wanted to come back in the daylight just to talk a little bit more about the car and to talk about why I sold it. Now, as you can see from here, like I mentioned, the smart car wasn't really my daily driver as I intended, because I have a Mustang and I drive this car more often just because I enjoyed it. And in that same kind of token or conversation, the smart car had a time and a place within the JQ, John Q kind of era of vehicles. As in, my Mustang, my green car that I had was in the shop, it was broken, the evap core was out in the Mustang and they had to pull the whole dash. And then I bought the smart car in May, June, and then in August, I got this car, my 2022 Purple GT that I've made a bunch of videos on so far. To kind of walk the lot here a little bit at CarMax, I'm going to show you where my car ended up being serviced when I had sold it to them. So I do have a clip that I'm going to throw in here in a little bit, but the car went over to this service bay. So they do have 3 service bays over here at this Fort Lauderdale Davie location for CarMax. Overall, they don't like you bringing cameras inside, but you can film in the parking lot. So that's why we're kind of walking around in the parking lot here as I'm going over to that service area. When they brought the car in, pretty much how it goes with CarMax is you bring your car in, you have the title in your name. If it's not, you have to have that other individual with you. They run a Carfax, and then they let you know how much they're going to give you for the car. Overall, for the smart car, like I mentioned, I bought it for about $3,800. After everything was said and done, closer to about $4,500. But after when they checked out the car over here and looked at it, they saw there were a couple of things wrong, which I kind of knew about. Like the airbag light, the transmission was leaking a little bit of fluid, the AC wasn't working, things of that nature that I knew for that car was already broken. And I had always planned on kind of fixing the car up, putting it in my garage at my apartment, and seeing what I could do with it. Sadly, push came to shove, life happened, and I really didn't get to do that. I only got a few $100s for the car, which was pretty pathetic when you think about it, and I lost a good bit of money on it. I would say at least 3 grand I lost on that car, but I had good memories from it. It was something I kind of always wanted to do, and you know, you live and you learn. As I'm sitting here looking at this car all dirty and such in the parking lot, it definitely though puts into perspective kind of the different points in my life and the different points that everybody gets to in their life. I'm gonna kind of end this video with a little bit of advice and kind of talking about the Smart Car as a whole. As in, I loved that car, it was great, it was fun. It definitely was a little scary on the highway, a little bit dicey. The Smart Car community is wonderful. I'm actually still a part of their Facebook group, and they helped me a lot, and I definitely helped other Smart Car owners just with my own experiences. But there's a time and a place for everything, and at the end of the day, you gotta be happy, you gotta be able to live your life as you see fit, and things weren't working out in my favor, so I had to cut costs and to change up what I was doing. On that note, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I really hope I see you guys in the next one. And as always, please make sure to have a great day.